I am fresh off of having just finished the Wisconsin Screenwriter Symposium over the weekend. Wow, I was just so impressed with all of it. The lineup was extraordinary. It was so great because it was so big in so many ways and also still so small in so many ways that it felt intimate. You had easy access to talk to all of these people that came in really quickly because I could spend a lot of time on each person. But Jason Rothenberg, he created the TV show The 100, and he did something that was just extraordinary, which is he led a writer's room. You had to apply to be part of this writer's room. And then we took the top, however many writers, and he showed a pilot that was produced, but it didn't go to series. Over the course of a week, they broke the story for episode 2, wrote the entire thing, and then staged it by the end of the week. It was really exceptional and some real world experience. And you can't find that anywhere else in America. And that's not an exaggeration. I mean, the Disney Fellowship, there's all these other fellowships that have interesting simulated writers' rooms like this, but not in the sense that you are sitting down with an actual showrunner and doing the next episode of a show that actually went to pilot. There's Andrew Hinderaker, who is the co-showrunner of Black Rabbit. Michael Graff, who written a couple of movies that have had theatrical releases. Green and Gold just came out last year with Craig T. Nelson. Deirdre Brenner, who was so much fun to talk with. I could have talked with her all day, and I talked with her a lot. She produces Rick and Morty, this little show that maybe you've heard of. Kind of amazing that we had somebody from Rick and Morty there. Kyle Hausman-Stokes, wonderful person. He directed and co-wrote the movie My Dead Friend Zoe, which came out last year, which starred Ed Harris, Morgan Freeman, Natalie Morales, Sonequa Martin Green. Really beautiful movie. Noah Jones here, who is part of the development team behind Breaking Bad, and he's a manager now. He's got tons of studio experience. Ken Miyamoto, who has a lot of experience making movies for Lifetime. I think he's got like 12 or something like that. He's had big movies on Netflix as well. Nikki Scheffelbahn. On here we see The Ranch in One Tree Hill. One Tree Hill is where she got her start. The thing I am excited about for her is Mozart in the Jungle. I loved that series on Amazon, but she's done the Umbrella Academy for Netflix. And there's Max Tim, who talked about log lines and just some really very practical advice, screenplay consultant and coach. Jeffrey Kurtz, who has tons of studio experience, and he is behind so many franchises, huge franchises like Halloween and Scream. And again, somebody that comes from the studio system. Then there's Veronica Pope, who I've been looking forward to meeting, and I finally got to meet her. She's the executive director of the film office in Wisconsin, Film Wisconsin. Aaron Greer, who has written and directed a number of films as well, and has another film in production. I think this summer he's going to be making it. And it's Aaron Greer and Michael Graff, who are the founders of this. But really a tremendous team of people. And I just have to continue to say that the experience was so wonderful, so much fun. This group of people that spent the weekend together, as soon as a session was over, it was just a buzz with conversation. There were so many new friendships being made and new relationships being made. Something that we need to do as writers, for sure, is to go out there and get to know each other, know our community, make new friends, get outside of just from behind our keyboards. And this was such a great opportunity to not only meet these great creators that were so generous with their time to be able to share their experience and insight with us, but to meet each other. I think the best thing to do to stay in touch and make sure you don't miss out when the announcements start to come out, head over to WI Screenwriters on Instagram, and hopefully I'll see you next spring at the next Wisconsin Screenwriters Symposium.